Bienvenue à Le Village, welcome to Le Village Milano. The first innovation juice we are doing in English, so welcome to this juice of innovation. And today we are with the CEO of Cookpad, Thomas. Hello, nice to meet you. And first I want to ask you if you can describe your company, but I want you to do it in less than 1 minute, please.
So Cookpad is a community platform made for sharing your recipes, so day-to-day cooking. We exist since *97 in Japan, and our users are people that are passionate about cooking, about sharing what they cook, or searching inspiration of the recipes that are provided by other people. And so we're not bloggers, but we are a community. We support each other, and we look for inspiration on the platform.
I know that you have a very important philosophy behind the project, because you are speaking about fun. Can you tell me the slogan, and can you explain more about your philosophy, please?
Yeah. So the philosophy is make everyday cooking fun, or the mission is make everyday cooking fun. And so we started in '97 in Japan because our founder Aki wants to change something in the world, change something for the good. And so recipes is not just for the recipe's sake, but recipes is a central part in the way we live. Because if you choose a recipe, if you understand what is in the recipe, you make a choice about what ingredients you use, which has an impact on your health. Cooking itself is also a social activity which has an impact on us individuals, on well-being. So it has a very broad function in society and in our day-to-day life. That's why recipe as a central point and as a central focus of our platform.
Speaking about the community, I would like to understand if there is any difference between the Italian community and the Japan community or other countries' community. And I want to ask you even why you choose to come to Italy and exactly you decided to come to Le Village.
So a couple of questions there. In total, we have 100 million users in the world, of which 50 million roughly in Japan, 50 million in 72, 73 other countries outside of Japan. Of course, if you speak about is the community different, in Japan we have 50 million users out of 120 million population, so everybody who can use it is using the platform. We are there since '97, so in the meantime also many years. If you look at other countries, of course we're much younger as a company, and so that means that we're much more in a growth phase, and the goal is to grow as a community and to get known in the country. Again, to support people to cook more and to understand how important it is to eat well and to cook themselves. Then why Le Village? I think, if I think about the co-working, I think first of all it's about working and finding a nice working environment, which is definitely the case with Le Village. I think.
So if you want to have more fun, you have to be in a nice place.
Exactly. And a place I think that is very spacious, comfortable to work, nice to work. But it's also about the co-working. So it's also about working together with other companies. And I think if you look at least if I was looking at Le Village, there's a very interesting list of companies and of startups in different phases that allows to also see opportunities that you as a company standalone probably cannot catch or cannot see. For example, I've been talking to companies about like social media and the way or the tone of words you use. That can have a big influence on the audience and on how people perceive you. So there's a lot of, I think, collaboration, a lot of opportunities, and a lot of interesting contacts beyond just the interesting or the nice place to work.
Okay, to go on speaking about this, about the companies, about the partnership you realized and you can realize, I would like to understand better which kind of company should relate to you to get some advantaging with your business.
So for us it's going back to the mission, making everyday cooking fun, and the recipe as a central part in that. Any company that says, okay, we want to support people in eating healthy, understanding what they eat, starting from the growers, from the ingredients, but also to people more focused on health and on mental benefits and physical benefits. I think that whole value chain is a value chain in which we want to definitely collaborate. And of course, in Italy, the community by itself is crucial, but Italy in food, and talking about ingredients and recipes and food, importance of recipes in the world, of course Italy is one of the countries that is most known or renowned for the food. And so also companies that are focusing in the broader food space, food value chain, not only in Italy but also beyond. I think that is definitely a target where we have, as I said, 100 million monthly users that are a potential audience for collaboration.
Okay, last question. It's a personal one. I would like to know if you are good in cooking, if you are a good cook.
Good question. Should ask my family. I would say like this. I like cooking. I like especially cooking with my daughters. I wish I had more time to cook, but I really enjoy it. And honestly, I think once you go into the recipes, once you understand how important it is and what difference it makes, I think it's a very satisfying and interesting activity. So.
Okay, thank you very much, Thomas, Ingebam, for approval. Thank you everybody for following this new episode of Innovation Juice. Keep on following us the next Thursday, here as always in Le Village, and keep on rocking.
Ora vi mostro come funziona Notarify. Andate su www.notarify.io, fate un rapido login col vostro account Google o LinkedIn, altrimenti createne uno nuovo. Allora amici, caricare un documento su Notarify e dargli una marca temporale con data certa è un'attività molto facile, l'ho capita anche io che di tecnologia ne capisco poco. La prima cosa che dovete fare è creare un file in PDF, dopodiché trascinarlo sulla home di Notarify. In questo modo vedrete l'anteprima del vostro documento in PDF. Dopodiché dovete cliccarci di sopra. A questo punto vi verrà data l'anteprima del vostro documento con l'hash e l'URL pubblico per farlo vedere ad altre persone. A questo punto dovete cliccare su firme biometriche, aggiungi. A questo punto dovete abilitare la vostra telecamera a registrare la vostra dichiarazione davanti il computer. Premete REC 3, 2, 1. Il 24/9/2020 alle ore 12:01 il sottoscritto Angelo Greco dichiara la volontà di firmare il documento il cui hash inizia con 0FD e finisce con A2B. E in questo modo avete registrato quello che il vostro programma Notarify vi dice di dichiarare. Cliccate sul bottone Stop, chiudete il file, è tutto pronto, avete già la marca temporale.